Young people in their careers have a lot of choices in schools, and the Fully Employed Business Program offers students that are kind of midway in their career a superb opportunity. And the recent ranking by Business Week, making this the #1 fully employed business MBA program, puts it over the top.
And the reason I ended up choosing a part-time program is I really wanted to be able to bring my experience from the classroom into the workplace.
The Fully Employed Business Program is a wonderful way to keep your job and advance your career. I think anybody that really wants to take advantage of the commitment and the cost, time and money they're going to put into this, why not go to the best program in the country?
Currently, I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I fly down every weekend for classes here at UCLA Anderson. When I first started the program, there weren't that many people who did that, but as the years went on, there's more and more people doing so.
When I started the program, I was married, working full-time. Spring of my second year, I had a baby, and that made things a little bit more challenging, but it hasn't been as difficult as I thought it would be.
FEMBA students, so many of them are international and bring an international perspective. They're often multilingual, multicultural, bring in a range of experience that they have. They're not just students right out of school, they're students who have had meaningful management positions. And the combination and the melding of what they do and the camaraderie and teamwork is something that I think is just terrific.
FEMBA students are first an employee, or first, an entrepreneur, or first a business person, and secondly, a student. So they really take their experience and leverage that in the classroom. And the classes tend to be much more dynamic and much more real-life experiences, taking theory and figuring out how that's translated into practice.
UCLA Anderson School is extremely globalized in terms of the partnerships with universities around the world, the international electives, and of course, the Fully Employed MBA program's own Global Access program.
The GAP program is their major project for the year, and they work for 6 months with a company outside of the U.S. that is looking to do something strategically.
Ultimately, they're going to write a business plan that addresses this action that the company is trying to determine.
And FEMBA makes you form a team of 5 students to work on this plan. And during this time, some group members got to go to the company in its host country to inspect its operations and its products.
We talked to 150 primary research interviewees and talked to real executives.
We basically had to present 6 months worth of information into a 15-minute presentation.
The way we took this program was like, well, we would have for 6 months 5 consultants. That's actually the idea. And I was so impressed how they quickly got the philosophy of our company. It was great, actually.
The team has been professional beyond anything that I expected. Intellectual heavyweights, very commercial, very astute, and just with this real passion for our business.
GAP was a good experience. I learned a lot about how to do field research, how to work as a consultant for another company.
In my interviews, several times, the GAP program and my master's thesis came up. In fact, one interview, it was the entire conversation, and it helped me get the second round.
I'm a product manager at Yahoo, and I started about 4 or 5 weeks ago. I strictly just use the Parker Career Management Center at UCLA Anderson, and there's so many postings on a daily basis there that itself just kept me busy enough where I wouldn't have to look outside of Parker CMC. And almost every job that I interviewed with, I ended up running into Anderson alumni. And at Yahoo itself, the person I'm reporting to, he was a FEMBA class of 2004.
I have the ability to network with my alumni who are also FEMBAs, which is a much smaller alumni class. I could call them and say, hey, I'm another FEMBA that's trying to get into investment banking. Can I talk to you? And you have kind of a brotherhood and sisterhood.
I think the return that the students at UCLA Anderson get on their investment in an education is phenomenal in terms of helping them, assisting them advance in their own career trajectory, as well as the alumni network that they build and become a part of once they graduate.
It's such a strong program, such a great reputation. The quality of the students, of the faculty, just the program in general, it's exceeded my expectations. I've really been impressed.
When you get out and you end up interviewing with alumni and you see the direct impact of the network, you get that good feeling. You're like, you know what, everything was worth it.